Greetings, dear viewers. You're watching the Crossmoto channel. In the second half of the 20th century, the motorcycle industry, just like the automotive industry, experienced rapid development. This process was accompanied by the emergence of entirely new classes of motorcycles: enduro, cruisers, sport bikes, scooters, and so on. But today we're going to talk about such a strange specimen that it's hard to classify it right away. Please welcome the Honda Motocompo scooter. Let me back up a bit. Car manufacturers will try all kinds of odd things to win buyers over. For example, Honda released a small city car called the City, which is better known here as the Jazz. To attract more buyers, they needed a marketing gimmick. Even back then, traffic jams were the main problem for city drivers, and to tackle them, Honda developed a small folding motorcycle called the Honda Motocompo, which could fit in the trunk of this car. The idea was that the vehicle owner would drive their car to a parking lot or campsite, take the scooter out of the trunk, and then use it to get around locally. Production of the Motocompo began in 1981. The scooter was specifically designed to fit in the trunk of the company's new City model, the brand's smallest car. Its handlebars and seat folded in such a way that it became a sort of suitcase on wheels, which fit perfectly into the car's trunk. The size of the two-wheeled wonder when folded was 1,185 by 240 by 540 millimeters. Taking the 42-kilogram Honda Motocompo out of the car trunk alone is quite difficult. It would be easier with two people, but there are extra handles on the sides. This Honda looks strange, to say the least. It's like a brick with a headlight in front and a large taillight in back. To get the moped ready for use, you need to remove the top cover, then lift and secure the handlebar halves and take out the seat. There's nothing special on the Honda Motocompo's handlebar, just a couple of buttons for the horn and turn signals, and a funny square speedometer. There's a fuel level indicator on the gas tank. You can see all the internals from above. The Honda Motocompo engine is a two-stroke, single-cylinder, 50cc engine. It puts out just 2.5 horsepower and consumes about 2 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. At the same time, the tank holds only 2.2 liters. The maximum speed is 30 kilometers per hour. For a compact individual vehicle designed for short distances, these characteristics are more than enough. The Motocompo is at home on city streets. The Honda Brick was produced in red, yellow, and white colors. The engine could only be started with the seat raised using a kickstarter. The standard electrical equipment included headlights, a brake light, turn signals, and a horn. Sales of the scooter began on November 11, 1981, at the same time as the Honda City car. At that time, the price was 80,000 yen. The British ska band Madness was featured in the television commercial. The company's management was rubbing their hands, expecting it to be as popular as the Super Cub. In the domestic market, it was planned to sell 8,000 Honda City cars and 10,000 mopeds per month. While the car reached the targeted sales level, by the end of production in 1983, only 53,369 units of the Motocompo were sold, which is no more than 3,000 per month. In fact, the low sales level was the reason for the rapid discontinuation of production. Interestingly, the Honda Motocompo, which was not in demand in the early 80s, has become a collector's rarity today due to its small production run. Some of the surviving mopeds were modified by their owners to increase their maximum speed. Road Pal S kits were installed to convert the gearbox to a 2-speed, engines of similar displacement from Honda Dio, Yamaha Jock, and even 250cc engines from Honda Freeway were used. It is worth noting that a similar scooter, Riga 26 Mini, was produced in the Soviet Union. However, compared to its Japanese counterpart, the homegrown little scooter had a less extravagant appearance. As for popular culture, The moped appeared on the big screen in the 1995 film featuring Jackie Chan, Thunderbolt, as well as in Blackpink's Boom Baya music video.
2016 год.
Motocompo is the vehicle of one of the heroines of the manga You're Under Arrest, Natsumi Sugimoto, and the anime of the same name from 1994 and 2008. However, nowadays the buzz around the Motocompo hasn't died down. Honda has returned to this idea several times with concepts for folding scooters, particularly with the electric-powered E-DAX and INSAR, i.e. NSR, in 2001, but they were never put into production. And designer Alan Williams remembered the unique model and created renders of a Motocompo successor that could be relevant right now. If the original Honda Motocompo was a folding Mokica, then the one drawn by Williams is a full-sized cafe racer. This feature is reflected in the name Honda Motocompo XL. The artist created his project around many recognizable details of the original Mokica. For now, the Honda Motocompo XL exists only as renders. Many details may seem strange and raise questions. For example, this bike doesn't have any mirrors at all. Moreover, it's absolutely unclear where they could even be installed. In 2021, the Honda Motocompo electric scooter debuted, which also has a folding configuration, a removable battery, and a 0.5 kW electric motor. The claimed top speed is 25 kilometers per hour, and the range is 70 kilometers. 40 years after the debut of the Motocompo, the world has changed quite a bit, and light personal transport is now in high demand. These days, that role is filled by all kinds of electric scooters, electric unicycles, hoverboards, and so on. They are lighter and more compact than the Honda scooter. Apparently, that's why concepts similar to the original Motocompo, which weighed almost 40 kilograms, never make it to mass production. That's the story of the unique and compact Honda Motocompo scooter. As always, you've been watching CrossMoto. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.